Breaking news, and that's kind of funny because the breaking news is weight loss. How could one YouTuber's weight loss be breaking news?
Nikocado Avocado just lost 250 pounds in 7 months, and he claims this was all just a social experiment. But how? Just 7 months ago, Nikocado was at his worst. He looked like a maniac, talked like a maniac.
Talking about the YouTube celebrity, Nikocado Avocado. That is apparently what he looks like today. Yeah, it just occurred to me in mid-sentence there. Oh, we don't know which timeline Nikocado is in at the time of the upload. He might be 3 steps ahead. He says he's 2 steps ahead of us. I think 2 steps is enough. It's not hard to be successful on YouTube. It's just hard to get lucky. And staying successful once you're already successful doesn't take that much brain power. So a brief history of Nikocado. This was around 10 years ago, 9. He was, I guess, normal size. He was in the vegan community. That reminds me, I saw a comment that said, this guy's a genius because he made money from a group of people by getting fat, and now by getting thin, he's making money off a different group of people. And I replied back and said, no, that's not genius. It's genius when people first started doing this. Nikocado was just following along with that trend. And I said, that's what a lot of the ex-vegan videos were. I've been pointing out for many years, when veganism was trending, people were making money by going vegan, or maybe they were pretending they were vegan, because vegans don't quit. Then they pretend to quit veganism, and then they make money off the anti-vegans. And Nikocado was a vegan, and then he quit. That's when he first did this, maybe 8 years ago. So anybody who knows his history and knows how the YouTube game works could have predicted that he would do something again like this. Oh, he quit being fat overnight. Yeah, well, we can talk about that. You see, he was kind of lying to us by getting us to think that he was still overweight by uploading videos that, I would have to guess, had to have been filmed months earlier, so that when he reveals being thin, it would be a big surprise and get a lot of attention on the internet. And that is his whole game. It's been his game all along.
If I'm being honest with people, I feel
It seemed like his life was over, but then he made a change. After taking off the mask, he revealed that he lost 250 pounds and that we were all just puppets to his own little game. He claimed this was an experiment on us to see how we would react to him being fat versus when he was skinny.
People now call this playing the long game. And I've been doing that for like 10 years now. Except you simply need popularity for this to be successful. Because if someone's playing the long game in the forest and there's no one around to hear it, does it really help you? And like 3 years ago now, I had the idea of pretending I was eating a carnivore diet. My plan was to only make it last like 2 or 3 months, but because things take so much time and I get other video ideas and I have a life, that 3-month social experiment ended up taking a year. And that experiment did produce some interesting videos, and I did have some value in my content where I was teaching people things, and I used my high-level sarcasm a lot. Now imagine if I was a popular channel, or a popular channel did that. That would get a lot of attention. Everyone would be talking about that like we're now talking about Nikocado. And one of the lessons from my experiment was things like, you got to be skeptical and don't just click on stuff that seems like clickbait and too crazy to be true. And that's one of the things I want to say now to this story. He said that this was a social experiment. Well, you could call anything a social experiment if it's on social media. He's trying to cover himself, do any damage control to the fact that people know that he's always fooling people. So he calls it an experiment. But really, his social experiment was, how pathetic can people be? How empty are people's lives? And how much money can I make off of them? Suffice it to say, his experiment was very successful. And I agree with August the Duck, who just made a video about this, that this isn't really a big deal. But it doesn't have to be a big deal. See, he is a big deal. And so this is going to get attention. Anything he does will get attention. So as for losing the 250 pounds, well, I don't think it was that much weight. Although I think a lot of it was water weight. Yeah, I think he was protecting with that shirt. And so water is more heavy than fat and easier to lose. Matter of fact, water weight's easy to put on. You just have to understand what causes water weight. And people are saying that he lost the weight in 9 months. Now that would be like impossible. It was actually 16 months ago he started losing weight. And so he lost weight. no big deal. And you know, he'll gain it right back in another 9 months. And then guess what? He'll get attention for that too. Let's take a look at some of the videos people are making about this. He lost a lot of weight. Easy to do when you've gained a lot of weight. Insane weight loss. Well, when you consider all the things people can do, unhealthy stuff, and he's got the money to pay for it, like surgery, it's not that insane. Oh, here's someone. Oh, this was a year ago. See, even a year ago, that Greg Duchette guy. Duchette. I don't know how it's pronounced. He said that Nikocado would not keep off the 50 pounds. Well, he did. Oh, yeah, he did. This video did not age well. But you can't blame him for thinking that, because Nikocado was a big liar and appeared to be just some loser who didn't care. He was telling us it's water weight. But yeah, even thin people carry about 10 or so pounds of water weight. So a fat person is probably going to carry a lot more. He keeps losing weight. When are we going to start worrying about him again? And of course, Berg always gets into your search results, doesn't he? Yet he made a video complaining that he was being censored by the corrupt people that don't want you to know the truth that he is teaching. See, he's just a bullshitter. Here's someone who's saying he knows what Nick has been eating to lose the weight. Oh, and don't I know that guy, Butterfield? Well, the beard looks familiar. He looks like a carnivore, right-wing maggot. They're all the same people. So he's a big liar too. Of course, nobody knows what Nikocado's actually eaten. He spits out 3/4 of the food he eats in his mukbangs, ends up on the floor. Oh, look at this. Look at that picture on the left there. He's got his food on the floor. Right, he created a plot twist by hiding the fact he was losing weight. And everyone's now flipping out and making him more popular, or helping with his loss in popularity over the last 3 years. I say people shouldn't be making all these videos. Yeah, I'm making a video, but somebody's got to tell everybody, and I'm a small channel anyway. And notice I didn't use his full name in my title. That kind of thing helps. We should be using a different name so we don't help his algorithm. Yeah, it's good that he lost weight and all that, but we shouldn't be rewarding him too much and saying, oh, everything's okay now. You know, is he going to give the money back? What's that from?
I stopped watching a lot of things out there because it literally makes me want to jump off a bridge.
Looking at these pictures of him, like super fat, I gotta wonder what's going on there. That looks suspicious. I'm not saying it's AI. Well, you know, that could be somebody else. That could be his twin brother that we don't know about. Yeah, now I'm thinking. It looks like he's done something weird to get that fat. It doesn't look like normal fat. So look at this. So she lost some weight. And look, 5.7 million views. It's too bad I can't get that. Well, maybe I could if I ate like insane, but I'm not willing to do such a thing. You know, to gain weight, I'd have to add a lot of bad fat to my diet of carbs. And that's just dangerous. You'll feel like crap. See, in just 7 months. No, it was twice that. See, I don't think people are shocked, but see, channels like this, they're just helping Nick as they help themselves, adding to this problem that we have on YouTube, where bad things spread faster because of things like hate watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I don't know much about Nikocado. I just wanted to put my unique viewpoint out there, trying to make a positive change. But any of my viewers who do understand Nikocado, I'd like to hear what you think about this turn of events. I'll see you in the comments.